Hi, I'm Bill May, and I went to school at Holy Name in Worcester and also Leicester High School in Leicester, Mass. I'm a teacher at Assabet Valley Regional Technical High School in Marlborough, Massachusetts. When I was in high school in the early 80s, MTV was a really big thing. Music videos were playing and I was really into music, and I loved the art of how people were putting together videos and expressing themselves that way for their songs, and it gave a whole different view than just the audio experience. And I was really influenced by that. In fact, I would take the family camcorder and make videos of the dog, whoever was around, my friends, and we would try to make music videos and sync them up, back then. So I found that to be really fun. I had an English teacher, and that was my senior year, and she was very dynamic, and she influenced me definitely in the career that I went into. The assignment was to make a commercial, and the whole class only had one camcorder. Back then, those when we had the VHS tapes, and nothing was done digitally. When I was in college, my thought process definitely was, I want to have a job that's fun. I had worked a lot of part-time jobs, and some of them were fun and some of them weren't. And I learned that lesson. I definitely want to do something that I'm going to enjoy. So I would say halfway through my college experience, going through the business administration courses, I said, that I'm not really going to have fun with this, doing this for a lifetime. And I knew what I enjoyed, and luckily I was able to get into that. The school offered what I wanted, and I just had so much fun with it. And that's what it was. It was getting together with other classmates and other people that had the same interests. And I think that's really what sparked for me. Because when I was in business administration classes, there really wasn't that team effort for whatever reason. But when we got together creatively in the communication classes, we had so many people that were so creative, and we were happy to be together. It wasn't a chore. So when we were doing assignments, and it wasn't a chore, it was fun. We weren't doing it for a grade. We were doing it because we loved it, and we couldn't wait to see what the final outcome would be. One of the reasons that when I first started teaching, and one of the reasons that it brought me to it, is that I love that there were so many different things that were going on. There could be political things, there could be obviously educational, sports, clubs and activities. And when I first got into it, these were all things that we were covering and making stories of. So a school would love the fact that they're getting videos of all the different things that are going on, because then they can turn around and use that as promotion and put that on their websites and their YouTube page. So there was such variety, and that really drew me in. I love that variety. So day in the life is, as a teacher, you do come in, you're getting your day ready. If you're offering a new lesson plan, you need to have those lesson plans ready, and to make sure that you know how the people are being graded so that it is fair, and you have your objectives. I often use a list because we have often different assignments. We are a trade school, design and visual at a technical school, so we often have live jobs, and we often work with the community. So we might have one student that's working on curriculum that we passed out, but we might have other students that are working on live jobs. So there's a lot of different things going on and facets of it. So, but it's still being graded. So it's making sure that you are keeping track of what the students are doing and giving them credit for it, and doing it as fairly as possible. For me, the biggest satisfaction is watching what they've come up with. When they're showing, we do a lot of videos, so when they're showing the videos and we see the work that they put into it and the reaction, and then if we're doing things with people from the public and if they like it too, it's awesome to see that interaction between someone that's coming in from the public looking for something to have done, and then what the student produced for it. It's great satisfaction. So my recommendation, if you want to get involved with a trade or learn a life passion, is you get involved with people that are doing it. What I mean by that is, if you want to be a baseball player, you have to hang around with baseball players. You're not going to learn the sport, learn the rules, learn how to get good at it if you're hanging out with a bunch of people that are more into gaming. So again, you want to be a chef, hang around chefs, hang around people that are cooking. So that would be my recommendation to you. Just get yourself out to meet people that are in a field that interests you, and you'll start learning right away from them.